Hey, my name's Cole, and today I'm going to be cooking some Filipino spaghetti. When I was a kid, I would always have this dish when I would visit my mom's side of the family in San Diego. They loved this dish. They had so many Filipino recipes since they moved from the Philippines when my mom was really young. And so I always enjoyed it. It always tasted like home. How it originated from the Philippines, it actually came from European traders who were looking for spices and things of that sort in the Philippines. And even before that, it came from Japanese people who introduced the noodles to the Europeans. We're gonna pour these noodles in real quick. We don't need a lot. I'm just gonna use one box here. And then afterwards, we're gonna get the onions and the garlic going, and we're gonna brown the meat. So go ahead and pour this. All right, and I will see you when the meat is brown. All right, we are back. As you can see, the meat has started to brown, and our noodles are just about done. So, from this point, we're gonna be adding in 4 key ingredients here. If you're gonna pay attention at any point in the video, this is it. This is where the magic happens. So, step number 1, obviously, we're gonna use our Prego. And now just a disclaimer, a lot of people like to use the store-bought sauce, Filipino spaghetti sauce. We're not gonna do that here, all right? That's not authentic. I mean, I guess it could be, but we're gonna make this from scratch, just for you guys. So, got our meat cooking, obviously, going back, our regular spaghetti sauce. We've got our sugar to give it that signature sweet flavor. Our salt and pepper to taste. And finally, the most important ingredient of this entire dish, possibly, is our banana ketchup. Here, our banana ketchup. Now, banana ketchup was added to the dish for a few important reasons. For one, when America settled into the Philippines in the 1800s, they brought over a lot of canned goods that the Philippines had never been introduced to before. One of those being tomato ketchup. Now, tomato ketchup was a huge hit in the Filipino community. They put that stuff on everything. They put it on fries, wings, everything of that sort. So, when during World War II, when those supply chains ended up stopping, they were left without an option because tomatoes don't grow that well in the Philippines because of its humidity. And so they resorted to something that does grow really well, which is bananas. And so bananas became super popular. Obviously, they flourish in the humid conditions, and they were just a perfect substitute for the lack of ketchup in the Philippines at the time. So we are going to add in our Prego sauce here in just a second. Sorry about that. I had to get everything open and ready to go here. So just took the spaghetti out. It was all the way done. Now we're gonna add in our secret sauce. So we're gonna start with our spaghetti sauce. Just make sure that gets out of there. We'll pour some water in there after this and get the rest. I'm gonna stir it up really quick. Make sure it gets in everything. You're gonna wanna stir these in after each ingredient. All right. Then we are gonna add in our banana ketchup. Now this is super important, like I said. It adds that specific flavor that a lot of people look for with their Filipino spaghetti. It adds that little bit of tanginess and just perfect sweetness, which is gets followed up by the sugar that we're gonna add in just a second. Then the ketchup goes in there. We're gonna stir it up. All right. Next goes in the sugar here. Now, I don't really like mine to be super sweet, and this seems like a lot of sugar for our recipe, so we're just gonna add in this much. That's already half of what it was recommended, but I just want to be completely sure with this dish because I'm gonna be sharing it with my family. I will see you guys in just a second when I add in the rest of the sausages and put together the meal. All right, welcome back. So our sauce has thickened up a lot with the addition of our banana ketchup and all our previous ingredients. Just let it simmer for a little bit on low heat. Now we're gonna add in our sausage now. This sausage isn't just any sausage. Let me go get the wrapper real quick. What you want is this specific type of sausage. I went to Seafood City to get it. It's jumbo hot dog, Filipino style. There's the smaller ones too that you could use, depending on your texture preference and everything. But this is what you want to use right here. So they need to be cooked a little bit before, just to be safe. You could usually just throw them in here, but just to be safe, I gave them a quick pan fry. That's just gonna add a little bit of texture change and make them a little bit saltier before they go in here to balance out some of the sweetness. Since our sauce is thick, we're gonna add these in. Yep, we're just gonna stir those around nicely. And then with this, you wanna just wait until the sausages are warm all throughout. And you're gonna wait till your sauce thickens up before we start to plate something. So I will be back when we are ready to plate up the dish and add our finishing touches. All right, welcome to the end of my how-to Filipino spaghetti dish. Now, a lot of people would just eat this right here. Boom, look at that perfect plate of Filipino spaghetti. But everybody knows you gotta top it off with a little bit of shredded cheddar cheese. Now me, I like to go a little crazy with it. You know, it balances out the sweetness of the sauce. More cheddar cheese. And they do this at Jollibee too, if you ever decide to go there, but definitely make it at home. So thank you for being with me throughout this entire, I guess, presentation. I hope you get to try this one day. Let me know if you want me to bring some into class. I'm definitely gonna have a lot of leftovers. And have a good one. I will see you later.